I mean, there's overlap in the sense that both are a form of, the dead coming back. That's probably the main thing that they have in common. The mummy as a threat is somewhat less defined, in terms of what the mummy is trying to do. We know what zombies are trying to do in one way or another. They're trying to consume, humanity, whether it's flesh or brains or what have you, and to propagate themselves. Mummies are more of a diffuse or vague threat. The other thing that they have in common would be examples of what we refer to as the uncanny. That you might have encountered the idea of the uncanny in like a video game or an animated movie that has like a recognizable actor, but he looks a little bit off. There's any number of actors that voice particular characters in video games, and then they use something like that actor's face, but they always look a little bit weird and not quite human. And that's the idea of the uncanny, which comes to us from Sigmund Freud and psychoanalysis. The zombie and the mummy are also examples of that in terms of, you know, in how they come back to life. They are reminders of our own mortality and thus reminding us of something that we don't really want to think about, which is very much the idea of the uncanny. Freud's definition of the uncanny is that it's, something that we've repressed coming back and reminding ourselves of it. And so zombies and mummies and sort of those any kind of form of the living dead is sort of reminding us of our own mortality in kind of the way it is not like us, but also like us.